Here is a Holmes box fan, I believe with the boombox cord. Oh, does that come out? No. Yes. Whoa. No. I thought that comes out.
It does.
Oh, it does come out. So that's what they call the boombox plug. So like if you lose the plug to your stereo, you can just borrow the one from your fan. So that was kind of a gimmick. I think Lakewood did it for a while as well, maybe. So Eddie found this, or got this basically from the trash, and gave it a good once over. And here we go. So it is now being used at the condo location. So I don't have my tripod with me or meter, so we're just gonna crank it up like this. Do low. So this is a brace blade. So for those of you who know me, know that I'm into the Edison box fans, and then they got acquired by Toastmaster, and I believe Toastmaster got absorbed by Holmes. And this is basically, in my mind, the lineage of what an Edison box fan has become. But I used to not like the idea of no handle and knob on top, but these cabinets have gotten so thin that you don't have a lot of room to put the window down on them, and then therefore it sets yourself up to have them blow out. But this, that's in there. And then the other thing that's unique about this, most of the fans today that have the switch on the side has it on the other side. So I should imagine most people who run these fans run them in the window on intake. Therefore, this is inconvenient to them. So I am sure that was kind of a major drawback with these fans for many. For me, and Eddie as well, we tend to run a lot of our fans on exhaust, so this is actually convenient. The second part of this video might be the more interesting part. So this Dominion box fan, Eddie picked up at the Pennsylvania meet and brought it to the cottage before I could do a true checkout video on it. So I just wanted to give it a quick once over. I was aware of these fans. I've seen them out there online, but I just never really, I guess, used one or had one or really knew anyone with one. But now that he's acquired this, one, I love the color. Two, I love the 3 metal oval shaped blades, much like the Lakewood P23s, even more recent P25s, the old metal McGraw Edison, like the Eskimos. Super cool. And this thing is probably the heaviest fan I've ever picked up in my life. So there's the badge. So Eddie, you want to crank it up? Is this a 2 or a 3-speed?
2.
2-speed. It just has that old school, it doesn't sound like it's working too hard, but it's throwing off so much air. I mean, this thing is super cool. I'm gonna show us high. Throws off some serious air. Let's check out the spin down. I noticed that Holmes a little bit, when it stops, it kind of comes to a complete. I don't know if you oiled it or not, or pulled the blades off and all that. the Holmes?
Tried to oil it.
Yeah. I mean, it's fine. It's not like this. It's what I'm saying. Like where it's just goes and goes and goes. Did you happen to notice if this has oil ports on it?
No, I didn't take a close.
Yeah.
Take a close look at it.
But look at, I mean, it's clearly oiled well. Look at that. You turned it off like an hour ago. Really, really cool. Let's get a shot from the back here. Move your baseball cap. Oh yeah, I remember this. So like, those windings look really good. I wonder if this was like rebuilt at some point or not, whatnot. But oil port.
See in the window.
What's that?
Want to see in the window?
Yeah, let's do it in the window. Hang on, I just paused that. Hang on, I just want to look at that. I think right there might be an oil port. I am not sure. See that? In the middle between his two bolts. Like right there, but
Yeah, it is. That is an oil port.
yeah, that.
Same thing on the front.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, same thing on the front.
Yeah. So Eddie's removing this little
Arctic wind.
Arctic wind. Get that out of here. So again, we're at the cottage location. So that Arctic wind tries to blow some wind here, but
Barely.
while he's doing that, this has been here as long as I can remember, and I've been coming here for like 15 years. So this is an old school Sanyo, and I think we've serviced it a few times over the years. So Eddie's great grandmother had this fan, and there used to be, I noticed the badge came off, the sticker came off in the front. Someone wedged a Q-tip in there, must be vibrating or something. But it's all original to this house. Said he's going with exhaust, so that's kind of good because we saw it on the other way. I love the Venturi ring. It's like an attic fan. Let's check out low. Yeah, the Venturi ring. I mean, it's just a beast. Beast. All right, let's check out the spin down one last time. I mean, these make awesome window fans.
Oh.
That's interesting.
This spider web in there.
Oh. I have, I grew up in the 80s and 90s, but like the 60s was only 20 years before that. So something like this, I do remember my childhood, like you would just see somewhere in use. 20 years old for a fan back then was nothing. I mean, I guess now 50 years, 60 years is nothing for something like this, but
1950.
Yeah.
So it's
this is 50s?
yes, 50s. So it's 75
Yeah, depending on what part of the 50s, yeah.
ish.
Really cool. All right, well, thanks for watching this impromptu kind of fan checkout video. I think for me, this one, the ones we just checked out, is my favorite. And if I'm just looking at box fans, of course the Holmes is second. But if you're looking at all of them, the Arctic, whatever, and then the Arctic break wind, and then the Sanyo, I would take this, probably the Sanyo, then the Holmes, then the break wind. And there you have it. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.